Welcome in, everybody. Ready to get the show on the road? All right. All right. Time for another day. Welcome in, guys. I'll give you a minute to show up. Just going to update my watch list a little bit. How you doing, Steven? How you doing, Anas? Yes, Season 4 is coming out soon. I still haven't finished 3. How you doing? I can't read your name. Is that Drit? No, I can't read your name. How you doing? We're doing pretty good. How you doing, Buddha? Welcome back, guys. Glad to see some familiar faces. What's going on? Driftpred. Okay, Driftpred. Good to know. Thank you for the clarification. The topic of today is, I would like to know your Pokemon teams. And I don't mean competitive teams. I mean, if you could just build yourself a team that fits your personality, that fits your life, what would your team be? I just came to say hi. Well, you know what, Dutch? I appreciate you stopping by. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I will always see you at the next one. We have another live tomorrow. I'm excited for Season 2 of One Piece. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I don't know if Steven, if I didn't say hi already, hello again. Just wanted to make sure I didn't miss you. Let's see, move your keyboard for a second. Oh, are you just trying to see the free run, Matt? Yes, it is free run. It is free run. I see what you're going for. Just give me Rayquaza and Umbreon. They're my favorite. I mean, that's okay. You technically could build a team of 6, but if you only want 2, I mean, okay. How many animes have I seen? We are still closing in on 1,000. We're still closing in on 1,000. Before I go, my team is probably Snorlax, Charizard, and Pikachu. Well, that's technically half a team, but okay, you gotta go, so you're in a hurry. I won't keep you if you gotta go. Pretty sure my team in Pokemon Y was Klefki, Charizard, Blastoise, Raichu, Smeargle, and Electrode. Okay, interesting. Was that for that? It doesn't seem like a competitive team. That's just, I guess, the Pokemon you liked. What are you doing on today's video? I'm asking you guys to build your Pokemon team. Doesn't have to be a competitive team. Just like if you could choose a team of 6, ideally 6, what would your team consist of? My team is up on the YouTube screen, so you could see it. I love Evolving Skies, but it's so damn expensive. Evolving Skies. I think that was an autocorrect there. Do I think Almine could be the best player if he practiced? I think we know he's one of the best with minimal practice. So I think he could be up there. I don't know if he'll be the singular best, but I think he could be part of the discussion. He already is one of the best players in the series. So, sure. Mega Lucario, Greninja, Zeriora, Cinderace, Rayquaza, it's like your dream team. But are you basing this team off of strength or off of your core personality? Because I didn't build my team off of strength. I built it off of what actually fits my life. Evolving Skies booster pack. Okay, that's why I haven't bought a Pokemon booster pack in well over 20-something years. Okay, captions Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon opinions on Dusclops. If you were on my YouTube, you could see my thumbnail. I have Dusclops on my team. I think he suits my personality quite well. You love Rayquaza and the evolution, so it's perfect. You know what? Makes sense. I also love Umbreon, and actually, I love all of them. Espeon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon. I love them all. Thank you for the rose, your boy. I appreciate that. Shout out to my level 100 shiny Palkia I got while Wonder Trade. Someone sent you a 100 shiny Palkia? Okay. I don't get jack. I mean, I get decent stuff on Wonder Trade. I don't get anything crazy. I think I got a legendary one time. I think I got a legendary once. Charizard, Mew, Psyduck, Greninja, Lucario, and Hunter. I don't think there was a Pokemon named Hunter to my knowledge, but the rest makes sense to me. Uh, Interesting choices. Interesting choices. I guess you're like an absent-minded silly boy, so you chose Psyduck. Hunter, the pre-evolution to Gengar. Oh, it was a typo. Okay. I think they wrote Hunter though. Yeah, they wrote Hunter, so it's not Hunter. But like, they probably they probably meant Hunter. They probably meant Hunter. Yeah, I think it was just a typo. It was probably just a typo. I think they realistically meant Hunter. You're probably right there. Let's see. Why is TikTok filtering a bunch of... Are you guys saying something bad? Because TikTok is just telling me it's filtering a bunch of your comments. What are you guys saying? Are you guys saying something... You guys better not be picking Vaporeon and Lopunny. I'm just saying. You guys better not. I'm watching chat. I'm watching chat. There was actually somebody on Twitch who predicted someone would pick a team of Lopunnies. What's today's topic? Today's topic is build your team of 6 Pokemon. Not for strength, but just like your dream team that fits you. Hunter is previous evolution. Yeah, but no. Hunter is the previous evolution to Gengar. Hunter's Haunter. You're missing the A there. That's why I got confused. You missed a letter. Hear me out. Saitama is stronger than Goku because of infinite powers. No, he doesn't. Also, I don't care about power scaling, and this isn't a power scaling chat, so if you want to do that, I mean, okay, I won't be debating you on it. So a team of your favorite and, like, my realistic team. So, yes, it's a team that's based on you. It doesn't have to be the strongest team. It doesn't have to be competitively viable. It doesn't have to make sense. Just build a team that fits you. Good afternoon, Gunther. How you doing? Yeah, don't worry about it, Galaxy. It's a minor typo. It's okay. It's okay. Not a big deal. Have I watched Drifting Home? I have not. I have not. My dream team would mostly electric and bug types. So like what? We're talking like Electabuzz. We're talking like are we talking like what was that electric spider? There's a few there's Ariados, and there's another one. I'm just forgetting the what was it called? It'll come back to me in a minute. Have I watched Galvantula? Yes, Galvantula. There you go. But like what other... Are we talking Beedrill? Are we talking Heracross? Are we talking Butterfree? Let's see. Golisopod, Grimmsnarl, Turtonator, Noivern, Tyrantrum, and Dragapult. A lot of those sound like newer gens that I don't know all of them. Okay, Galvantula. Okay, Galvantula. Understandable. My team, personally, Infernape, Phanpy, Duskull, not Duskull, Dusclops, Zigzagoon, Machop, and Growlithe. That is my team. If you're on YouTube, you can see my team. TikTok can't see my team, so I got to make it clear for them. That is my team. I spent the whole morning picking out that team. What are animes I recommend to someone who wants to get into anime? So I have 2 routes. Pick something popular that has a high success rate, aka World Trigger, Magi, Fullmetal, Parasite, something like that. Option 2, find something that has overlapping themes to things you already like. So if you like murder mystery, something like Erased. If you like science, maybe Dr. Stone. If you like romance, like you like cutesy stuff, maybe My Love Story. So there's a few ways to go about it. People like different things. That's what I tend to do. And when you're in a chat, it's kind of hard to like take the time to really figure it out. So yeah, Hunter x Hunter is perfectly fine as well. I feel like JJK is a good starter for again, but like there's context. Could it be good? Yes. But when you're recommending something new, you could either just recommend something popular that most people tend to enjoy, or if you have if you have the time, get to know what they actually have an interest in. JJK is good action, not for plot. I actually think the plot for JJK is perfectly fine. I don't think the plot is bad. Do I like plot armor? Plot armor isn't real. Plot armor is not real. Plot armor is the authors telling a story and then the fans bickering over nonsense about how it should have gone when they just, it's just bickering over nothing. Infernape Tyranitar, Garchomp, Greninja, Lombre, and Scrafty. Okay. So we got some stealth in there. We got some big scary monsters in there. So that's honestly an overall pretty strong team. Dustox, Dragonair, Electrode, Umbreon, and Torterra. That's a first. Okay. I like it. I like it. I don't see an overlapping theme, but it's a very diverse cast. I like it. Say only fire type team, but underrated Ninetales, Emboar, Heatran, Magmar, and Incineroar. I mean, if you're building a fire team, that's a very, very good fire team. Hopefully you're not going up against any water types, but otherwise, I like the lineup. Especially the Ninetales. Personally, I'm really a big fan of Arcanine, so if I'm just picking like favorite fire types, I have to have Arcanine in there. I love him. I love Arcanine so much. One of my favorite Pokemon cards as a kid was just like the basic Arcanine, like from the original set. Who would I pick? Infernape, Phanpy, Dusclops, Zigzagoon, Machop, and Growlithe. Slacking is all I need. He's my absolute favorite. You know what? Just have a team of 6 Slackings, I guess, or just take the whole evolution line. Your favorite, Umbreon, then Empoleon, Gengar. I also love Gengar. Garchomp, Lucario, and Blaziken. I like most of those. I like the lineup. I also really like Blaziken. Lucario, I'm a huge fan of Lucario. Let's see, another Lucario, Snorlax, another Greninja, of course. I think you meant Phalanx there. Blaziken and Charmeleon. A couple of typos, but I understood what you meant there. Okay, some spicy takes. Why did I pick Zigzagoon? Because it's cute? I mean, sure, like, that's a bonus. Zigzagoon being cute is a bonus. I chose Zigzagoon for a couple reasons. One, he's ADHD and runs all over the place. I'm ADHD and I can't sit still. And two, I have a history. I'm actually doing a video after the stream about why I picked my team. I didn't have time this morning. I have a long history of saving raccoons from garbage cans. I'll tell the story later. And another is that they're because they're so curious and like always checking things out. I want a Pokemon that collects things. So because I've collected Pokemon cards, I've collected Digimon, I've collected Yu-Gi-Oh, I've collected Magic, I've collected paintings, I've collected Beyblades. I just hoard a bunch of stuff. So it's I think a raccoon fits that. You ever played Pokemon Showdown? I have not. I've played Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Black 2, Zeta A, Fire Red, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, and the card game. You should have saved Raccoon from Garbage Can. That's where they live, bro. No. No. Raccoons only go into trash cans because of humans, that they shouldn't actually be there. And I would help raccoons that were physically trapped in trash. They could not get out. The amount of baby raccoons that I have rescued, and adult raccoons as well, from trash cans is incredible. I've probably rescued, I don't know, dozens upon dozens of raccoon families. What's the theme? The theme is pick your Pokemon team of 6. Doesn't need to be competitive, just which team of 6 would you want? Your dream team, basically. Doesn't have to be the strongest. Because you're a guy who doesn't want power, I'm intrigued to know what One Piece power I would choose if forced. If forced, I'm taking my favorite. If you're saying you have no choice, I'm taking Kuma's, because that's my favorite. Or a Nell's, because that's also very convenient. So the Nikyu no Mi or the Goro no Mi. Because having access to virtually infinite electricity just sounds very convenient. I could make a bunch of money, save a bunch of money. Also, intangibility to basic physical attacks sounds really convenient. I would have thought you were more of a Blaziken guy. Look, here's the thing. I love Blaziken, but I chose each Pokemon on my team for a specific purpose. Like they each fit my life in a very specific way. Like I'm a gym bro. I love lifting weights. Of course, I have to have Machop in there. I love to cook more than anything. I need a Pokemon that's going to be by my side in the kitchen. And Infernape is going to be one, he's got firepower. He's also very mobile and dexterous, very coordinated. So like he's going to be useful in the kitchen. Phanpy is more of a reference to Elephant's memory because my memory for things besides names is insane. So all of them serve a purpose in some way. I would say Talonflame, Shiftry. Also, I would use them all. It feels realistic. So yeah, like I would use all of my Pokemon in realistic ways, or they just fit my life in very realistic ways. They could just reflect a certain period of my life. So like Zigzagoon, it may not be as relevant these days because the last time I rescued a raccoon was probably a couple of years ago. But like, I still like Zigzagoon. He's still cute. I'm still ADHD as hell. What's the topic? Build your Pokemon team. The topic is build your Pokemon team. The only ones I know are Pikachu and Charizard. That'll be my duo. I mean, you know what? If you're really unfamiliar with Pokemon, honestly, I guess if you're not interested in, I'm not going to tell you to pick up on the series if you're not into it, but I think it's worth getting into. I do. It's also a bonus that Infernape gets back on Paul and Electivite was peak Pokemon. So I recently got past the episode where Chimchar evolved during the battle with Paul, but they still lost. So like I'm not at the part where they beat Paul yet. I assume he's going to, but we're not there yet. I'm not the person to ask who's the strongest Pokemon, because one, I don't play competitive Pokemon at all. I have no interest. Two, I don't know all the Pokemon. I don't follow Pokemon lore that deep. Like, I'm watching the series, but I just don't know. And power scaling is like my least favorite thing in the world. There's nothing I care about less. Just wait, then it goes crazy. Sorry for potentially spoiling. It's okay. It's Pokemon. I kind of predicted Ash was going to beat Paul. I already knew that Ash was going to beat Paul at some point. I just know that it probably won't be for a little while longer because there's 195 or 198 episodes in the season, and I'm on 146 right now. So I still have a while to go. I'm a new subro. Well, welcome in, Asahab. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Who's the best Pokemon trainer? So based on where I'm at in the series, it would either be Lance or Cynthia. Based on how far I'm in, it would either be Lance or Cynthia. I like those two the most. How you doing, Nurkin? Welcome in. How you doing? Right now, it's not Ash. Like where I'm at in the series, I'm like 3/4 of the way through Diamond and Pearl. So right now, it is not Ash. Ash isn't even that good right now. He still makes dumb mistakes. So I know how Ash's journey ends. I know how it ends, but I'm going off of where I'm at right now. Right? Let's see. Red clears Ash. If you're including all books and content, I'd argue it's trainer named. So yes, I'm familiar with Red. I am familiar with Red. I haven't read the lore extensively. I did watch the Pokemon Origins, which does focus on Red, and that was so good. If you are looking to get into Pokemon Origins, it's short, it's so good. It's so good. Which Pokemon do I think is the cutest? Cyndaquil is my pick. I'm sticking with Cyndaquil. I know he's not on my team, but if we're just going off of that, Cyndaquil. Anime team, Ninetales, Infernape, Infernape for a Goku Pokemon, okay. So like 2 Infernapes, so that I guess that's okay. This is my team. Melmetal, Garchomp, Turtonator, Decidueye, Gengar, and Silvally. I'm a huge Gengar fan. Anyone who picks Gengar, I absolutely adore Gengar. I love Gengar so much. Do I think Chopper's bounty will ever increase from 1,000? From 1,000, yes. I do think Chopper's bounty will go up. Will it actually ever not be a joke, like, a million or something? I don't think so. I don't think Chopper's bounty is ever going to reach like a real, a non-joke figure. I think he's just going to have to deal with his maybe it'll hit 10,000. Maybe it'll hit 10,000. I don't know if it'll ever be something big. Let's see, the best box art legendary. I don't know any of the box art. I don't know any. I haven't looked at any box art in like 20-ish years. I'm so far out of it. Am I making a showdown team? No, I am not. I am making a team that is just based off of like my life, who I am as a person. Like the team you see in my thumbnail, that is just my team. They are my vibe. Let's see. Do I think there's a star? Do you think there's a star? What a part of Chopper that won't hit 1 billion before the end? I do not think Chopper's gonna hit 1 billion. I am as confident as I could be that Chopper's bounty would never be 1 billion. I just don't see it getting there ever. Let's see. Bro, Chopper did defeat an agent of CP9 and many more. Has bounty at least should be. But the thing is, guys, Chopper's bounty is clearly not a reflective of his strength. That's not the point. Chopper's bounty is it's funny. It's a joke. That's the whole thing. He's like the pet. They see it as like it's not supposed to be taken seriously. Yeah, 1.89 billion. Where did you get 1.89 billion? The running gag of him being a pet? Yeah, exactly. It's just a running gag of Chopper being a pet. It's not like he's actually weak. No one with common sense thinks that Chopper is genuinely like a weak character. He's not beating the top echelon, but like he's not weak. Do I think there's a Straw Hat apart from Chopper that won't hit 1 billion? That won't hit 1 billion? Thinking on it, no. I think I honestly, I could see the entire crew hitting 1 billion besides Chopper. Were you surprised about Megumi's domain? Not really. No, I thought it was. No, not really. Chopper's gonna get an update bounty at the end of Laugh Tale, and it'll be 1,001. Nah, look, if Chopper's getting a bounty increase, I think it's gonna go up to like 10,000. I don't think it's gonna be like 1,001. Well, here's the thing. I could see Nami hitting 1 billion because it's not always about strength. It's not always about strength. It's about perceived threat. Do I think Eren Yeager would win against? I'm not a power scaler. Eren against Broly? What are you talking about? Look, I think power scaling is silly, but you're putting a Titan against Broly. What are you doing? And imagine getting spammed with reindeers that are fake because they want them. Yes, Chopper's bounty gets up to like 2 billion, and then a bunch of people just start submitting reindeers to the. Oh my god. You know what? Can that be a filler episode? Could that be a filler episode where it's like Chopper's bounty goes really high, and in order for everyone to get rich, they just start bringing a reindeer to the Marines and trying to sell it to cash in on the bounty? That'd be a great filler episode, honestly. Putting Shao Tucker against Anos, basically. Like, what are you doing? What are you even doing? Like, I don't engage in those debates, but like, come on, man. Come on. Well, what are we doing? Actually, speaking of Pokemon, though, I have to watch a lot of the... there's some movies I still need to watch, because I finished... I think I've seen 10 or 11 of the movies now, and there's no such thing as too high an IQ. Did I play any Pokemon games? I'm actively playing Film Red right now. Like, I'm working my way through. I am currently... I'm past Lavender Town. I'm in the town just west of Lavender, where okay, you know the company that produces the Master Ball? I'm in their company clearing out Team Rocket, and I'm fighting Gary. I'm fighting like your rival in Team Red in the Master Ball company. I love Zoroark. And his movie. Have I seen the Zoroark movie? I don't know if I've seen the Zoroark movie. What movie is that? Because I think the last movie I saw was 10 or 11. I think the last movie I saw was either 10 or 11. My Legends Arceus team is Palkia, Giratina, and a few. So basically, just a team of legendaries. I mean, you can. I I always felt like a legendary team was kind of boring. I did it like a couple times back in OG Pokemon days, like Pokemon Yellow, Red, all those days. But now I don't really do the legendary team. Uh, Fuchsia and Celadon. No, okay. You know what? I'll tell you. Oh wait, no, I can't. I actually paused the game mid-battle. You know what I can do? Can I open up the map here? If I open up Pokemon Red, Pokemon Fire Red map, if I do this, would it show me the town names? Probably not, nah. I'll just check later. It's no big deal. It's not urgent. Legendary Pokemon are just too fun to collect. I mean, I like collecting the Pokedex. Like, my whole thing when playing Pokemon is I like to 100% the Pokedex. I don't care about winning. I don't care about, like, having the strongest stats. I just want to have every Pokemon. Let's see. I gotta catch them all. And have I played Pokemon Red, and do I know about the Gold Nugget glitch? I never really exploited it. The only glitch I really took advantage of back in the day was the missing no glitch, if you remember that. Shiny Dex. Oh, you're trying to complete the shiny Pokedex? I'm more so doing that in Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, I'm more focused on shinies. In the Game Boy game, in like the DS and the Switch, I'm not gonna keep resetting my game to try and get shinies. I'm not doing it. Let's see. Who would win, a newborn baby or Arceus? Me, obviously. I would step in and win. What's your favorite gen? I am very biased. I am very biased, and I'm open about it. I'm a Gen like 2, Gen 1, Gen 2 guy. That's just how I've always been. Those are the gens I grew up with, so I think I'm just biased to them. I took advantage of the Golden Nugget loop for the Dratini. You know what? Makes sense. For the Dratini, I might do it. I do want to buy a Dratini and get a Dragonite. So, like, fair enough. Do I like Gen 4? I hear such mixed opinions. So, like, let me just quickly pull up Pokemon Gen 4. Because it's just easier for me to see. So, like, I like the starters. I like Chimchar. I do like Turtwig a bit. I think I'm more of a Piplup guy between the starters. Looking through it really quickly. There's some bangers in there. There's some really good ones. Because you have Hyperior, you have Lucario, you have Garchomp, you have, hang on. I know someone's going to say Lopunny. I know someone's going to say Lopunny. I don't even have to look at chat to know someone's going to say it. And the legendaries are cool. I mean, I like Palkia. I like Dialga. Not my favorite set of legendaries, but they're cool. What's your age if I agree to tell? I'm 34. It's no secret. It's no secret. So, like, I like Gen 4. It's not my favorite gen. But, like, I don't dislike it. I think there's going to be very few gens that I'm just not really into. Usually every gen at least has some good hits to it. Even the lower quality gens, I think, are going to have some good picks. What is your favorite starter Cyndaquil? Cyndaquil. Instant pick. So Gen 4 is your favorite, but I hear the best and worst is in it. I'm a huge fan of the added evolutions. So, like, I don't know about the... I don't have, I'm going to disagree. I don't think I have any absolute favorites in Gen 4, but I also don't hate Gen 4. Like, I don't think this is terrible. I do not think Gen 4 is bad. I also, like, some of the greatest picks are in there, but, like, personal favorites, like Gengar and, like, Cyndaquil and, like, even Lapras. Mostly Gen 1, 2. Let's see. Isn't it crazy Pokemon Go came out 10 years ago? No, I don't feel old. And thank you. Who sent the rose? Thank you, Michael, for the rose. I appreciate that. I don't feel old at all. I think it's crazy to think how old some of these games are, because like I was playing Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow in elementary school. I was playing these games back in elementary school. Like, if you saw my video on like making Pokemon fans feel old, I don't actually feel old. I feel really good, but it is crazy to think about some of these. I'd really like a. Hold on, I want to see your comment. I really like a Cerulean and Tyranitar, but I don't know about a whole team. I mean, I love Tyranitar. I think Tyranitar is great. You might have to take some time to think about a whole team. The TCG was 30 years old in February. That sounds about right. That sounds about right, because I started collecting Pokemon when I was a little kid, and that like it came out when I was a kid. That sounds right. Marshadow is all you need. I mean, you could just have 6 Marshadows. You could build a team of 6 Marshadows. The theme of today is build your Pokemon team. It doesn't have to be the strongest. Doesn't have to be for competitive play. Just build a team of 6 that fits your life, that fits your personality. Is One Piece good? I would say absolutely. Absolutely. If I had to choose an OP Team 6, here's the thing. I don't play competitive Pokemon. I play Pokemon to collect the Pokedex. So, like, also depends what game I'm playing. It also depends what game I am playing and what Pokemon I have access to. So I can tell you this. Right now I am building out my Pokemon Red team, my Fire Red team. And some of my main picks, I have my Venusaur. I have my Nidoking. Because Bulbasaur has the advantage at the start of the game. Nidoking, one of the strongest Pokemon you can catch at the beginning. I have a Kadabra that I want to eventually try and, I don't know how I'm going to get Alakazam because you need to trade it. Maybe I can find a way to trade for an Alakazam. That's really my current team. The rest, right now, I'm just trying to grind up all my other Pokemon to evolve them so I could get the Pokemon XP share. I need 50 Pokemon, and I'm at like 45. Why don't I look at my comment? Because, okay, I'm going to just mute you, because if you come into my chat and call me a loser, yeah, I'm going to time you out, dude. Let's see. There you go. You don't need to play comp to know, like, Big Ray is OP. The thing is, I in zero capacity pay attention to competitive stats. Not even a little bit. Not even the tiniest bit. I don't care. I don't care. You make a team strong enough, any team can win. I just play the Pokemon I like to play with. Let's see. You should check out Cerulean. It looks like a Mega Man Battle Network character. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what they are. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, basically looks like a Mega Man character. Gives off Mega Man vibes. If I went to the anime, I would pick 3 Acres and 3 probably 3 Arceus and 3 Arceus. Dude, come on, man. What's the topic? Build your Pokemon team. Guys, just read the title. Read the title of the stream and you'll usually see it. It's just build your Pokemon team or pick your Pokemon team. So doesn't have to be the strongest, doesn't have to be competitive, just pick a team of 6 that fits you. Okay, so you play Dragonite, Urshifu, Goldengo, Incineroar, Whimsicott, and Farigiraf. I don't think I know Farigiraf. And you play competitive. Okay, so do you do well with that team? Do I have a favorite Pokemon typing? Honestly, okay. So my favorite Pokemon typing is not going to reflect my favorite Pokemon for the most part. I'd probably say Ghost or Dragon. Probably Ghost or Dragon. Even though my favorite to be fair, Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon. So, like, I guess it does line up a little bit. I'm going to say Ghost or Dragon, typically. So, like, I just love I just love dragons. I don't think I actually have a dragon type that is my favorite Pokemon, like amongst my favorites. I just like the typing. Ban the haters. I already muted him. Like, he'll learn his lesson. Okay, so Steven is the first person of the day who is going on a watch list because Steven wants 6 Gardevoirs. So we all know that Steven needs to have his hard drive checked. Let's see, Dark is mine, Ghost is Val. So I like Dark type. I mean, I have a Zigzagoon on my team, on my team of 6, and Zigzagoon is a normal Dark. So there you go. Dragonpolt is the goat. I like Dragonpolt, but Cyndaquil is still gonna be my boy. I still love Cyndaquil. I love the the Gallisopod's design and realize Overlord stole his design. I don't know about. I think nah. I want. Okay, so. Okay, wait. Wait. I said at the. I said at the start of the stream, and I said during the Twitch stream that somebody predicted. Somebody in the Twitch stream today predicted. Somebody in chat was going to say 6 Lopunnies. Somebody picked 6 Lopunnies. So you know what? Whoever in the Twitch chat this morning called it. They were right. You're going to jail. Tofu. There you. Yes, Tofu predicted it. You were absolutely correct. Someone took 6 Lopunnies and 6 Gardevoirs. Okay. Let's see. Infernape, Staraptor, awesome picks. Sudowoodo, silly boy, I love him. Gengar, love my Gengar. Let's see. Salamence, great. And a little cute boy. Okay, and Mudkip, great choice. Great choices. I said that because I saw that in the Discord. Yes, the. Oh, okay. Are you getting Crimson Desert? Right now, I am not getting any new games for a little while. The next. I don't know what my next game is going to be. I will pick up Wind and Waves. I will pick up Wind and Waves in a few months. Next year. When it comes out in 2027, I will pick up Wind and Waves. I don't know if I'm going to pick up Wind or Waves. I think I'm leaning towards Wind. 6 Bidoofs. You know what? I understand what you're doing. I understand what you're doing there. I get it. Let's see. Look at Gallisopod and look at Cositus from Overlord. Okay, easily. Gallisopod. All right. Okay, and Cositus. Because I've seen here. I've watched Overlord. I mean, there's definitely similar. But like, here's the thing. This isn't like a new design. Like, yes, it's clearly similar, but like that doesn't mean it's a ripoff. I don't think it's necessarily a ripoff. I know that guy probably can't handle 6 God Bidoofs. 6 Bidoofs is insane. Let's see. Incineroar, Sock and Throw, Machamp, and Jinx and Gardevoir. See, I know you're probably picking Gardevoir for innocent reasons, but now because of the 6 Gardevoir guy, I don't trust people who pick Gardevoir. I don't know if I should trust you or not. How am I liking JJK Season 3? I'm really enjoying the current episodes. Like, at first Season 3 was fine. Like, I was enjoying it. But the most recent batch of episodes, I think, are my favorite in the season. I think the most recent, 2-3 episodes have been my favorite. You love Shiny Gardevoir? Shiny Gardevoir is nice. Pikachu is the strongest. Maybe Ash's Pikachu, but Pikachu, otherwise, is really not that great. It's fine. I used Pikachu in my last playthrough. It was okay. Definitely not the strongest. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Cyndaquil is my pick. I said Ash's Pikachu. Okay? I pick Mega Alakazam because you need some new spoons. True. I have plenty of spoons. My kitchen is fully equipped because I'm constantly eating, so I'm good. If we do 6 Bidoofs, they'll all dig the poop out of my Pokemon. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop reading that. Because, okay. Some of you guys. Okay. Puzzles. I knew this was coming. I was ready for it. You're going to jail. You're going on a watch list. You're going to Epstein Island, okay? Puzzles picked 6 Vaporeons. We all knew it was coming. We all saw it coming. We had the Lopunnies. We had the Gardevoirs. It was only a matter of time till someone picked the Vaporeons. We all knew it was coming. What's happening in the YouTube chat? Probably not too different from the TikTok chat. Honestly, it's pretty similar in chaoticness. Okay, okay, and now the Dittos. Okay, you're just gonna use the Dittos to make more Vaporeon. You're not tricking me. I know what you're doing. Is Ash's Charmander full power stronger than the God of Pokemon? Probably not. Probably not. And Ash's, well, yeah, I would say no. Topic of today, build your dream team of 6. Not the strongest team, but your favorite team. The team that fits your life, that fits your personality. Let's see. Ash's Krogunk is stronger. Bro deflected Draco Meteor from Dialga. I think I saw a clip of it, but I haven't actually seen it myself yet. I'm sure it happens because I saw the clip. I just didn't. I don't have the context yet. Ash or Red? I don't know who's better. I don't, because I'm still on Diamond and Pearl. And in Diamond and Pearl, Ash is not that good. Like, he still lost to Paul pretty badly. Like, I'm just past the part where he lost to Paul. Again, so. Your top 3 strongest trainers? At this point in the series, Cynthia, Lance, and I need to pick one more. It's gonna be one of the Frontier Brains, the guy who controls what was his name? I just saw him too. In I just saw him a few episodes ago. He controlled the. I'm sorry. I just forgot the third one. Welcome back, Johan. I haven't seen you in a minute. Johan, how you doing, man? My team is the Straw Hats as long as I have. No, you don't get the Straw Hats. The Straw Hats are not in Pokemon. Zoro is not the Navigator. They're not there. Let's see. Red has his own series called Origins. I already saw Origins. Origins is fantastic. But the point is, I've seen that. I also have not read the source material. I don't know everything that Red has done, and I also have not finished Ash's story. So for me to critique how good Ash is compared to Red when I haven't finished Ash's story would be disingenuous. Honestly, Gen 4 hate is because Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are considered bad remakes. I actually haven't played them. I still would like to play them. Let me take off my sweater. It's kind of hot. Okay, I haven't played them. I'm curious I want to play all the games. Personally, I want to play all the games. Edward and Al or Zuko Aerodynamic. I would say Zuko Aero. Let's see. Straw Hats aren't, but Chopper is. I choose. So Chopper is now a Pokemon, apparently. I mean, having 6 Choppers would be wonderful. And they wouldn't be that expensive to feed. They just really like cotton candy, and cotton candy's not that expensive. You have the best healthcare in the world. I thought you said in anime, not Pokemon. So no. Build your dream team of Pokemon. Which of Ash's Pokemon is the best in my opinion? So I'm only going to use the Pokemon that I have seen in the anime, because I'm working on my watch through right now, right? And I'm 3/4 of the way through Diamond and Pearl, for context. So favorite Pokemon that I've seen at this point in time, I would say Charizard has to be up there. Charizard's got to be up there. I would say, who in his current team would be my favorite? Currently, maybe Staraptor. Okay, I'll go with Staraptor, and I'll take one more. You know what? Cyndaquil. Wait. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's my favorite Pokemon. I'll take Ash's Cyndaquil. What am I doing? What's ahead, the manga or the anime? In most cases, the manga's ahead. Let's see. Could you come up with an anime-themed Pokemon team? An anime-themed Pokemon team. I think it would depend on. Am I doing like a Straw Hat team? Am I doing in general? Like, if I pick in general, that means I only have 6 anime. If I'm using for a specific series or a specific character, then I could probably do more with it. Isn't Pokemon 2,000 plus episodes? I don't think it's at the 2,000 mark. I don't think it's at the 2,000 mark. I really don't. No Ninja Froki. I mean, I like look. Uh, I don't. I haven't met Froki yet. In the anime, I haven't gone to Froki. Like I'm in the generation where you have Chimchar and like Turtwig and Piplup. I haven't gone there yet. Let's see. Straw Hats. I'm gonna paint your face white. No. Let's not do that. Is it bad if I talk about the red manga? No, it's not. If you are going to say something spoiler heavy and someone does not want spoilers, just give a warning. I personally don't mind in this context. In this case, because I'm not going to read it and I already watched Pokemon Origins, if you're going to talk about like something relevant to Pokemon Origins, then feel free to. Feel free to. Is Berserk good? If you're going to watch it, watch the 97 version. Watch the 97 version. The 2016 is atrocious. The 2016 is terrible. Opinion on Dawn? I don't like Dawn. I don't like Dawn. Honestly, so far I've met Misty. I've met Dawn. Well, there's Misty, there's May, there's Dawn, right? That's where I'm at. And Dawn is probably... She might be my least favorite of the three so far. At least of the three women. There's also Brock and there's Max. Brock has to be on top, but Brock has to be top. Max, I don't like Max. He's annoying as hell. I think Dawn has her moments. But I'm not a fan. Let's see. Origins and the manga are very different. I would prefer no manga spoilers. I'm currently reading it. Okay, so if you're going to talk about the manga, at the very least, give a spoiler warning because there are people in chat who deserve to be warned and don't want to have it ruined for them. Dawn versus Serena. Wait. Oh, wait. Isn't Serena... isn't that... Oh, I haven't met Serena yet. I haven't met Serena. I'm not there, so I don't know. Let's see. Meruem and Komugi or Iroh and Zuko dynamic. Zuko, Iroh. What do I think of Goku soloing Pokemon? He can't. First of all, I think power scaling is silly, but also he can't. So there's that. Let's see. What do I think of Ash's Greninja? I haven't met Greninja. So, like, Greninja's what? Gen 4? Like, Greninja's Gen 4 or 5? I'm, like, in Gen 3. I'm pretty sure I'm in Gen 3. So, like, I'm not there. Let's see. Can I scream free Pokemon, free Pokeballs, Team Plasma? I cannot, because for two reasons. I have been talking all day, and my voice is fried. Second, screaming would piss off my neighbors, as I live in an apartment complex. So I'm not going to be that tenant that everybody hates. Let's see. Guts and Griffith are Zuko and Iroh. Zuko, Iroh. Let's see. Greninja is the best water because he beat the water god of Pokemon. Guys, I'm not there yet. Can you stop talking about something I haven't seen yet? You're on Diamond and Pearl. I am on 146 of Diamond and Pearl. So yes, I am working my way through very actively. I'm watching it every single day, at least a little bit every single day. What are you watching? Yeah, what are you watching Pokemon on? I am watching it on 9 Anime. Oh, I shouldn't say. Wait. That was my slip up. I should not be saying sites online. My bad. I should not do that. The sites I use are on my Discord. Goku, Vegeta, or Zuko, Iroh. Zuko, Iroh. You're on Diamond and Pearl. Yes. Can I say the free Palestine now? And I'm not doing ASMR. I despise ASMR. I hate ASMR with everything. Johan, it's my fault. I cannot be talking about streaming sites on a live stream because that's how. Anas, stop it. Anas, stop it. We don't want those sites getting taken down. Bro said, can I say free Palestine? But he wants me to do ASMR. I don't do that. Let's see. I finished Brotherhood. I just want to say thank you for making me watch it. Best thing that's ever happened to... Dude, I'm glad you liked it, but it's the best thing that's ever happened to you? Like, damn. That's a hell of a review. Do I like Bleach? Absolutely I do. Do I consider Death Battle reliable? No. No. But I also am someone who thinks power scaling is stupid. Not saying power scalers are stupid, but I think the whole idea is a waste of time. So like I think the entire thing is silly. Have I watched the movie Cosmic Princess Kaguya? I've heard of it many times. I just I don't want. No, I haven't seen it. Let's see. Did you hear about High? Yes, I've heard about High Anime. It is tragic that it's gone down, but there are many other sites available, so it's okay. The topic is build your Pokemon team of 6. Doesn't have to be competitive. Do I hate I don't hate religion. What made you think I hate any religion? I don't care what people's faiths are. That's their business. You do you. I mean, best thing I've ever watched. You know what? I'm happy you enjoyed it that much. You haven't watched Pokemon? I gotta say, I am not. The Pokemon anime. There's a lot of bad. There's some really, really great stuff in it. There is, but a lot of it is a trek. It is a trek. It's like it can be boring. The YouTube chat says hi to TikTok, by the way. 6 Dark Magician Girls. First of all, wrong series. Second of all, you're already in prison. Astro Boy and Dr. Tenma. Astro Boy and Dr. Tenma. What? I mean, okay. Still sticking with Zuko Iroh. The TikTok chat says hi to YouTube. If the meat gives the taco flavor, then what is the meat without the taco? The meat without the taco is still just meat. Meat's delicious no matter whether it's in a taco or not. And you don't need to have meat in a taco for it to taste good, but if you're going to serve me a taco, please put meat in it. Hippo Sweat is pink. Okay. Is Tower of God good? I've heard some complaints about Tower of God. Personally, I like Tower of God. I really like it. Both seasons, by the way. What do I think about One Piece live action season 2? So far, I think it's great. So far, I think it's fantastic. Why do people in your Discord refer to me as Master, Prophet, and Lord? No one does. You're just delusional. It's just your schizophrenia. Let's see. What's today's topic? Guys, just read the title. It's Build Your Pokemon Team, man. It should be the title. Do you guys not see it? Still Zuko Iroh. Spider Blood is blue. Interesting. I think all Ash's best Pokemon are those he released. So Butterfree, Pidgeot, Primeape. What was another one? He's released a lot. I think Apom he traded to Dawn, and then Dawn gave Apom to the ping pong guy. Charizard he left at Charizard Valley to train, but like, I mean, yeah, those are some great Pokemon. Let's see, Umbreon, Helioptile, Aggron. I know it's Rent, but here's the thing: it doesn't need to make sense. It doesn't need to be competitive. My team is random. It's not competitive. It's a team that fits you as a person. Like, it doesn't have to fit some sort of like competitive standard. You just started watching One Punch Man, and I'm really starting to like it. That's because you just started it. Wait until you get to season 2 and 3. Wait until you get to season 2 and 3. Too many people are depending on me to restore balance. To restore balance, you need to go back to the Shadow Realm. Get it? Your name is Shadow. Shadow Realm. Which dynamic is better than Zuko Iroh? I don't know. You ask a random question. I mean, I don't know. Do I have a Pokemon I don't like? Okay, it depends. It depends. Are we talking about just like aesthetics? Like just looking at them, I don't like their design? I could probably pick something. Or are we talking about like in the anime? Are we talking about like, so just a Pokemon I'm not a fan of. You know what? Okay, let me pull out the Pokedex. Let me just pull out the Pokedex. Full Pokemon. I keep making typos. I'm terrible. Here. I'm just taking out the full Pokedex. I'll find something. What is a Pokemon I'm generally just not a huge fan of? Gen 1 I'm pretty good. Gen 1 I think Gen 1 I don't really have any complaints. Gen 2 who do I not like? I'm liking all of these. Uh, damn. I'm. This is gonna be tough. A Pokemon I just don't like. You're gonna have to give me some time. I'll work on it. Who would I choose for my favorite starter? Cyndaquil, easily. It's Cyndaquil. Always has been Cyndaquil. Jinx. I think I scrolled past Jinx. You know what? I'm not a Jinx fan. You know what? There you go. I'm actually not a Jinx fan. There you go. I actually completely missed it. Yeah, fair enough. Jinx. Mr. Mime, like, I'm not going to take away Ash's dad, who is basically Mr. Mime at this point. Thoughts on Milotic? Oh, Milotic is great. I love Milotic. It's beautiful. Shuckle's kind of stinky. I like Shuckle. He's just a cute little turtle, man. I like Shuckle. I don't goon to Machamp. Look. I love Machamp. I love Machamp. But no. He's cool, though. Let's see. Who had a bad redemption arc? I guess it depends how far we're taking the word redemption. Like, okay. Do you remember, like, okay, spoilers for SAO, for, like, the first 2 seasons. I remember after they defeated Kaiba Akihiko, and then, like, Kaiba helped Kirito with, like, rescuing his girlfriend anyway. Like, he's still, like, people forgive Kaiba after he helped Kirito, but he still murdered, like, was the cause of death for thousands of people. So I would say that's still not a redemption for him. Bruxish is Bruxish? Yeah. I don't really like Bruxish. I'll give you that. That is an ugly fish. What's the best ongoing ongoing? You know what? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with Sentenced to be a Hero because, like, he is vilified for being a hero, but, like, we know that there's corruption behind the scenes, like, right? We know, like, if you watch the anime, you know some of what's going on, or some of what actually happened, why he was sentenced to be a hero, kind of. I would say that's a solid, like, basically rebuilding his reputation, even though he never did anything wrong. Let's see, Dragonite, Duraludon, Pikachu, Urshifu, Cinderace, and Venusaur. Solid team. No green screen? Nah, I figured having these paintings up, it looks a lot better than the green screen. And, like, I think this grabs people's attention. I think people like the art. Which reminds me, when we're done the stream, I have to put up the Black Clover painting. Let's see. Are there going to be any in real life stuff with your fitness channel? It, like, depends. What do you mean in real life stuff? Am I, like, going to the Arnold? No, I'm not going to the Arnold. It's highly unlikely I'm ever going to, like, a bodybuilding event. Let's see. Can I hold the axe? So the thing, it's broke. You have to keep in mind the axe is broken. We have to rebuild it. It's going to fall apart. It's going to fall apart. Like, see, it's already fallen apart. Like, it's around this tall. It's almost as tall as me, but it's completely broken. It's completely broken. It needs to, we need to redo the whole thing. I mean, yeah, it's huge. We built an actual, like, full-size scale of it. I mean, showing how to do different machines and workouts. I mean, I could do filming at the gym. It's just, I don't have a setup. I don't have a tripod, and yeah, it depends. And right now, I have no time for it. I barely had time to make content for it in the first place. And I just picked up another client this morning, and I might be getting another client after that. He wants me to train his nephew. So, like, I don't know. I might actually have to cut back on other things to make room for all the clients I'm getting now. I like the realism from the house for streams. I think it looks better than the green screen. So, like, the thing is, the reason I use the green screen sometimes is because as people are scrolling by on TikTok, I need something to catch people's attention to get them to stop by, right? It's a very passive app. So having something up on display does a good job of doing that sometimes. Just wondering my vision? I mean, the vision for the fitness channel is just to provide resources to people trying to live a healthier life. Someone trying to build muscle, lose fat, be healthier. Not a bodybuilding page, just like a general well-being page, really. So you watch Vinland Saga, AOT, Death Note, Brotherhood. Okay, please no need. I recommend based off what I think is good. That's really it. So you like shonen, and shonen. I'm gonna say World Trigger. You could have your own slice of life page. I don't really want a slice of life page. My entire life is pretty much on social media already. I'd like to save whatever's left for privacy. Let's see. You kind of look chopped. Chopped? I mean, what do you mean sorry? Your opinion of me means less than dirt. You could say I look like my face went through a blender. You could say that my insertions suck. You could say that, like, you know, I look like a failed Wish version of Pete Davidson. I don't care what people on the internet say. It means nothing. How you doing, Ari? Best starter, Cyndaquil. He's my pick. Indeed, Shallow. Indeed, that is correct. You're in the bathroom. Have a good time. Best arc in Hunter x Hunter. I go Chimera Ant and New York, New City. I just go back and forth. So last time I said Chimera Ant. This time I'll say York, New City. Yeah, it's true. I am older than Pete Davidson. Am I bulking? No. I have an anime convention in around 2 months. I gotta look good. No, nah, I'm not. Not right now. If I hit the goal, would I be willing to do an anime-themed workout routine? So, like, here's the thing. Can you elaborate on what that means? Because, like, that doesn't actually... You mean, like, do Saitama's workout? No, because that's effectively worthless. If you mean, like, copy a fictional character's workout, most of the time they're atrociously bad. Like, horrendously terrible. You got nice biceps? Actually, my arms are one of my weaker points. I'd say my back and shoulders. My shoulders are way better. Have a good time. What a crazy response. I mean, look, if they're in the bathroom, hopefully they're not having like an unpleasant time, you know? That's kind of where you go to be by yourself. Astro Boy or Avatar? I enjoy Avatar more. Chimera Ant arc had its moments. It did. Chimera Ant was fantastic. It was great. I don't want to say too much because of spoilers, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. What supplements do I take? Creatine. Multivitamin that's high in magnesium specifically. Fish oils once in a while. Like, I need to restock on the fatty acids, like on the fish oils and stuff. But pretty much that's it. Creatine and multi. Should I start Tokyo Ghoul? I think it's worth the watch. I will say that the anime will not stay consistent with the manga for the whole thing. So if it falls off for you, you could always read it. I think it was longer than it used to be, but overall a 6 on 10 arc. I mean, I wouldn't give it a 6 on 10. I'm definitely giving it more than a 6 on 10. I understand taking points off for the pacing, but it's still a good arc. Let's see. Gotta go sleep. It's all right, man. Johan, I'll see you later. We will be live on Twitch in the morning, and we'll be live on here tomorrow evening. Anyone can benefit from a multivitamin and D3 supplement. Can chat trust. So, like, here's the thing. It never hurts to take it. I think most people would definitely benefit. I don't think it's required. If you already have, like, a pretty diverse diet, which most people don't, it's probably going to be useful. I think you're muted. No, it's just you. Everyone else can hear me. Johnny Silverhand, you're a joke. What are you talking about? Who are you even talking to? What? Okay. Remember when we hid a headless body from the cartel? Nope. Your favorite of Ash's Pokemon? So far, I still think it's Charizard. No, Cyndaquil. I think it's going to be Cyndaquil the whole time. Because Cyndaquil... what do you mean my mic is not working? Dude, my mic is working. Everyone else can hear me. Johnny, it's just you saying that. Johnny, it's literally just you. What's the topic of today? Build your Pokemon team. I want to read what Johnny is typing, but he is shooting blanks. Okay. Damn, chat's just going off the rails now. Okay, so yes, build your Pokemon team. It does not have to be a competitive team. You're basically just building Pokemon that fit your life. Yeah, I know my mic is fine. It's just one guy. I know it's fine because it's been working this entire time. Also, I have a backup mic on, so if one fails, the other's good. And my phone is just my phone. Like my phone is just my phone, so there's no mic attachment. I have Illustrator. I bought it for $200. I guess it depends if you're using it. I'm not buying Illustrator for $200. Do I have any Pokemon cards if I could show? So here's the thing. The only Pokemon cards that I found on the street. I literally found these lying in the road. Actually, they're in here. Hang on. I need to move this. That's magic. Oh wait. No, that's magic. That's magic. Oh, they're down here. Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh. Hang on. Yu-Gi-Oh. There we go. These are all Pokemon cards I found lying in the road. We got Clang, we got Aeron, we got a Duskull, Claydol, a shiny Claydol, Boss's Orders, Shroomish. We got an Energy card, Cynthia's Ambition, and a Growlithe. I literally just found these lying in the road, and I picked them up because, like, why not? I wasn't gonna leave them there. They're not in bad condition. They're in okay condition. How do I randomly find Pokemon cards in the street? Someone's probably just like lost. I don't know. I just found them in the road. Why are there so many Pokemon cards lying on the road? I don't. They were all in a pile. They were literally all just in a pile in the snow. I dusted them off, and they're okay. They're not in bad shape. They're not in great shape, but they're not in bad shape. Have I played Kingdom Come? Nope, I have not played any Kingdom games. My team would be Mimikyu, Klotzel, and Gudra. Well, I mean, that's only half a team, man. That's only half a team. What about the other half? Did I watch Glepnir? Nope, I have not seen that. You haven't seen Pokemon? I mean, I always have mixed opinions on that because some of it is worth watching and some of it is not. I would recommend Pokemon Origins. I would recommend watching Pokemon Origins. That is a good time. It's short. It's fantastic. Great introduction. I'll have to think about my team though, because there's so many Pokemon that I like. Fair enough. I spent my whole morning. I spent like 2 hours picking out my team. Question of the day: build your Pokemon team. Build your Pokemon team, not for competitive purposes. Just a team that fits you as a person. So you don't have to worry about stats. You don't have to worry about typing. You don't have to worry about any of that. Do I have a Discord server? Yes, my Discord is linked in my profile. I can't post it from here, but it is linked on my profile. Do I like Bisharp? I do like Bisharp. Let's hit from the... No, sorry, ho, you lost me. I am not a smoker. I'm very anti-smoking. Thoughts on Killua being gay? I don't think he is, but at the same time, I don't really care if he is. Let him do what he wants, I guess. Thanks for helping me procrastinate. Anytime, Anthony, but you really shouldn't. If you have to study or work, you should do it. I see the point of the green screen. You could just leave the topic for the people asking. Yeah. People. But let me ask, is the title not there? Like, can you guys not literally see the title that I wrote? Like, it says what the theme is for the day. I'm just joking. I have a lovely day. Thank you. And don't forget to smile. I can't control my face, unfortunately. Do I think there's too many Pokemon? Nope, there's no such thing. There's way more Digimon than Pokemon anyway. I still think that Kurapika is a girl. Then you're objectively incorrect, but that's okay. A lot of people are wrong about a lot of things. You could see the title only before you tap into the stream. Oh, so once you tap into the stream, you can't see it anymore. That explains a few things. That does explain a few things. I might have to tweak something. I might have to tweak that a bit. How do I even see titles in TikTok? Apparently, you only see it before you click into the stream. So, like, that explains some stuff. Okay, you have your final test tomorrow, and that depends on the rest of my life. There is no exam that depends on the rest of your life, unless you're like a med student trying to get into like, okay, if you're a med student and you have to pass the exam, you have to do well, otherwise you're kind of screwed. That I kind of get because I have a lot of friends in medicine. You could just comment the topic and pin it. The thing is, TikTok does not let you pin a comment for more than 60 seconds. TikTok does not let you pin a comment for more than 60 seconds, and it bothers me. I can't verify your Discord server for some reason. It should be working. I literally have people joining every single day, so I don't know what's going on there. I will reset the link at the end of the stream, but it should be good. I had someone join this morning. What Pokemon region was your favorite? So again, I'm still on Diamond and Pearl, so I'm very, very, very early in. For me, it's still Kanto. It's still oh, you're a law student. Okay, so the standard for law, okay, it's pretty high. So what are you doing procrastinating here if you have a law exam, dude? Come on, man. Yeah, I love Kanto. I love Kanto. So did I have to watch every Pokemon in order? Oh, do you have to watch every Pokemon in order? So, like, here's the thing. There's different ways to get into Pokemon. Like, Ash's journey is linear. Like, it does go, like, Ash's journey is linear. But it's not always going to bring up things that, like, it might sometimes bring up stuff from previous seasons, but I don't think it would, like, ruin the experience for you. It'd be mostly, like, a nostalgia hit. So, like, in Season 1, you have Brock and Misty, right? And then in a later season, Misty comes back for, like, a couple of episodes. It's like, oh my god, Misty's back. So, but for you, it wouldn't be like I no longer have any idea what's going on. It just wouldn't feel the same. There's also something like Pokemon Origins, which is Red's story, not Ash's, and that's very good. Like, you could just go watch Pokemon Origins. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. How you doing? We're doing good, Als. How you doing today? Red is tough. Red is tough. It was such a good series. Like, it's so... I wish we had more of Origins. I really wish we did. But it's pretty fast. Like, it takes off. Extreme boredom is not your favorite. Yeah, I don't imagine anyone prefers extreme boredom. Doing good, awesome. Let's see. My team now: Togekiss, Alolan Ninetales, Whimsicott, Drapion, Hydreigon, and Mimikyu. I really like the Alolan Ninetales. Are you excited to Winds and Waves? Looks really good. So last time I checked on Winds and Waves, it looks like we're getting like multiple islands, like 30 islands or something. If it keeps doing what I think it's doing, then yes, I would be excited. Do I believe in the theory that Ash is actually dead? No. Now I see why. Ash has died multiple times. Ash has like canonically died multiple times. So like I understand there is some reason for that theory to exist. I just don't think that's the case here. What's my ideal anime? Like one that has everything you're looking for? The thing is, there is no anime that does that. I watch different anime for different purposes. Some anime I watch just to feel good and feel cozy, like The Masterful Cat. Sometimes I want an adventure that's like great story, great action, amazing cast, that's not too long. Something like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Sometimes I just want straight entertainment. I don't want to think too hard. Just show me something cool, like Solo Leveling. Sometimes I want a prolonged story that I'm going to be heavily invested in for an extended period. Something like Hunter x Hunter, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and so on, or Dragon Ball. So it really depends on what I'm in the mood for in that moment. And have I ever seen Legend of the Galactic Heroes? I've heard of it many times, but no, I have not seen it. You're not home right now, so I can't hop on the Shield and check my team. I had Gallade was my MVP though. So like it doesn't have to be your like canonical team, like your actual in-game team. I want to know like if you were to build a team for your real life, like for who you are as a person, then that's the kind of team I want to see. You've seen tons of the Dawn. Of the Dawn? Okay. Did I like the Fallout show? I've still only seen the first episode. I did like the first episode. I will continue it next time I go to my cousin's house to dog sit. Oh, Yona of the Dawn. Yona of the Dawn is good. Yes, Yona of the Dawn is good. It is. Have I seen Kenshin? Yes, I have seen all of Rurouni Kenshin, including the specials, including all. I've seen every episode. I am a fan, but not of the author. The author is terrible. Would you like an anime more or less if there are five? I have watched One Piece and Naruto and Bleach and Dragon Ball multiple times each. So yes. Let's see. How many animes have I seen? Closing in on 1,000. So 433. Yeah, dude. If you're gonna be rude, I'm just gonna block you. So see you later, man. See you later. You don't. I don't need that in my chat. You seen some mods in your chat? I mean, so like, I'm very selective with my mods, but for now it's okay. Today it's quiet. There's only 25 people in TikTok, so it's okay. It's not. It's not too bad. Have I ever seen Vivi Fluorite song? Nope. Can't say that I have. Can't say that I have. Do I think Marineford is peak? Marineford is my second favorite arc after Wano, but I do think it's fantastic. Digimon over Pokemon for me personally. I'm definitely a Digimon fan. Favorite JoJo, Josuke or Jotaro. Grave of the Fireflies, fantastic movie. Watched it a couple of months ago. Definitely recommend it. To be fair, I recommend most of Ghibli. They do good work. The only mobile game I play is actually Pokemon Go. I do play Pokemon Go actively, very actively. If you join the Discord, there's a Pokemon Go section where every time like I catch something interesting, I post it. You should join the Discord, by the way. Most nostalgic anime for me, probably at this point, it might be like Beyblade or like OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Have I played Genshin? No, I'm not into Genshin. Have I seen The Beginning? Oh, Be the Beginning. I have not. Not yet. But Ranking of Kings art style is similar to Ghibli's. I still think it's pretty distinct from Ghibli's. Like, I could see why. I still think Ranking of Kings is pretty distinct from Ghibli. And I love Ranking of King. I love I think it's fantastic. Great series. Question of the day is build your Pokemon team of 6. What's the one anime with different gods that fight each other? So it was Records of Ragnarok. And Adam is there as well. So it's Records of Ragnarok. Drifters, I have not seen that either. I know there's a lot I haven't seen. Favorite Super Saiyan transformation? 4 from GT. Specifically 4 from GT, not the Diamond one. The Diamond one is fine, but the GT was better. What do I rate Danmachi? Danmachi, for me, the thing is, the first season was great, and then it goes kind of like season 1, season 2, season 3. I think around season 4, it starts to pick back up, but it never reaches the high of season 1. I would contribute to the topic, but I don't know anything about Pokemon, and that's okay, Shallow. That is okay. What you could do if you want to contribute is come to the Discord and, talk there, because there we can talk about anything. Or you could join the Twitch streams every morning, well, most mornings, and we could play video games while we talk about various things. Which anime has the best action figures? The thing is, okay, so here's the thing. The only action figures I collect are the ones that I am given for free. So, I have mostly DC stuff. I don't really have a lot of anime figures. I mostly have DC. Sorry. Did I watch Devilman? I think I tried one episode before I dropped it. It didn't stick for me. You watched 700 episodes of One Piece since October. That's a lot. That's a lot. I hope you've seen The Sun recently. Is it insane if I've seen over 5,000 Pokemon episodes? I don't think there are 5. Oh, you've rewatched it. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of insane. 5,000 episodes of Pokemon is kind of psychotic, yes. I don't think I've asked you before. What do I think about the Dragon Ball remake coming in September? So here's the thing. We've already gotten parts of Super remade before, so I'm like, okay, again. But also parts of me think that Super could be a lot better than it is. So I'll watch it. I will watch it, but it's not the thing I'm most excited for. Let's see, you watched the whole of One Piece, but I'd rather rewatch Naruto 5 times than rewatch One Piece. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. The shortest war in history took place in 1896 between Britain and Zanzibar. It lasted 38 minutes. I'm pretty sure you're right. That sounds about right. Isn't every Pokemon game the same? No, definitely not. Here's the thing. Very much no. Especially if it depends on, like, some games are going to be very similar, but like the story of the games, the mechanics of the games, the visuals of the games, no, they can vary very rapidly. Like, I can tell you, my favorite game is Silver. My favorite Pokemon game is Silver so far, and I have played Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Black 2, Zeta A, Fire Red. They're different, and I haven't even played all the games. There's people in chat who probably have played more of the games than I have, and nah, they're different. I mean, if they're remaking all of the Dragon Ball Super arcs, then we'll have a better correlation into. So here's the thing: we know that they're remaking Super, but we don't know how it's going to, like, what changes are really going to be there. So I'm going to see for myself. We'll see. Do I read books? I read nonfiction. I don't really read fiction. Okay, so you want to emulate one on my laptop, I have never once used an emulator. I have personally never used an emulator. Here's what I will do though. I know other content creators that do use emulators, so I would ask them. One of which, his name is Saiga Runner. He's on TikTok. If you don't have it, he has a YouTube as well. He has used emulators, so, like, you can ask him. Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Zatch Bell. Oh, I love me some Zatch Bell, but OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Just slaps really hard. You're going to assume they're adapting it better to the manga since many panels were not used. I mean, it's possible. I would like to assume that the next the remake of Dragon Ball Super is going to be more similar to the manga, but I don't know. I've seen the same trailers that you guys have, but I don't think we'll really know for sure until we get more, like, sneak peeks, more trailers, until it actually comes out. Okay, I meant Pokemon game, not okay. So Pokemon games. Oh, you just want to play Pokemon games? I think. Well, the thing is, you've never played a Pokemon game at all, right? So, like, the most recent good game that I enjoyed was, like, Black 2. That was good, and that's like 10 years ago, over 10 years ago. Let's see. Have I owned a PSP? I did own a PSP for a very, 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 very short period of time. I sold it rather quickly. Had no use for it at all. There was nothing on it that I liked. Thoughts on Snow White with Red Hair? It is my favorite romance of all time, so I absolutely adore it. Which anime had your heart racing the most? Oh, geez. Boring time. I'm going to lose some followers here. I am not really an emotional person. My heart never really kind of does the pitter-patter, the, oh my god. It doesn't really do that. I would say, like, instead of racing, I'll say, like, emotionally moved me. I would say Digimon Kizuna crushed my will to live. I'd say One Piece gave me a depression for a few weeks. So, like, those would probably hit pretty hard. Let's see. What do I like the most about Snow White with Red Hair? Literally everything, from the plot to the cast to the romance, how they approach the relationship. The main character, fantastic. She's a badass. She's intelligent. She's independent. She has a fantastic story. Even the villain gets good, fantastic character development. The approach to romance and the profession of medicine. It's just all of it, from the adventure. Just, I can't speak highly enough about it. I love everything they've done. I love every single thing they've done. Except for the fact that the series stops too soon. What makes a 10 on 10 anime? So a 10 on 10, it is consistently enjoyable at a high quality from start to finish. It does everything you want it to do. There is no, like, it doesn't have to follow a set formula. There's different types of anime. There's different ways to tell a story. There's different ways to tell a good story, even a great story. So it really comes down to, Does it engage the audience? Are they entertained? Are they enjoying themselves? Is the process of like going through the series from start to finish constantly at a very high level? And are the details in the story, whether it's the characters, the plot, the choices they make, the consistency of it, does it like make sense? Is that relatively like not perfect per se, but you have no major qualms with it? Do I care about the length of an anime? Yes and no, because clearly I have watched many, many, many long series multiple times through. But I do have a preference for shorter series, even though I will watch longer series. See, Steven said Fire Red. What about that? Fire Red is good. I'm actively playing Fire Red right now. Fire Red is basically the remake of the original Red that came out back in like the 90s. It's a good game. It's a good game. How many animes have I seen above 500 episodes? Not many. I've rewatched them, like I've rewatched Naruto, I've rewatched One Piece, I've rewatched Dragon Ball multiple times each, but like I haven't seen that many individual shows that long. Say the greatest character development in my own opinion, I have absolutely no idea. I don't even know where to start with. Like that's too broad. I've seen nearly 1,000 shows, so picking one character from 1,000 shows is just not I can't. Okay, so your team is Litten, Riblu, Chimchar, Rokidi, Gibble, and Genesect. The Genesect feels like it came out of nowhere, but I still like it. And why don't you read web novels or manga? Because I don't remember a single thing that I read. I don't remember a single thing that I read, so I would read a manga chapter and I would just forget everything I just read. I don't retain it, so I just watch it instead. Do I know any animes longer than One Piece? One Piece is nowhere near the longest anime. Suzuya-san. Suzuya-san is the longest anime. It's not even close. Like you think One Piece is long? No, it is not. Suzuya-san is way longer than One Piece, several times over. What's a romance anime that's cute? I mean, like Love Chunibyo. It's like sugar everywhere. So like very very sweet. Okay, if you want like so much sweetness that you like want to vomit from how cute it is, I have two preferences. You know what? Tonikawa. Tonikawa Over the Moon for You. Suzuya-san is like I think it was like 8 or 10,000 episodes, somewhere in that range, 8 or 10,000. Tonikawa Over the Moon for You. If you want to like vomit cuteness, there you go. I mean, have you watched any longer ones? The longest thing I have watched on a like without counting rewatches, then yes, it would be One Piece. The longest thing I have personally watched without counting rewatches is One Piece. Have I seen Saint Seiya? No, but I know what it is. I haven't watched it. I'll get to it eventually, but I can't say I'm eager to watch it. Like nothing about it makes me eager to see it. Have I seen Clannad and After Story? Yes, both are like it's great, absolutely. The most recent anime I'm watching Diamond and Pearl. I'm watching Diamond and Pearl right now. I'm just going through it. Fairy Tail sequel, I forgot what it's called. Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest. It was atrocious. So there's technically Fairy Tail Final Season, and then 100-Year Quest. 100-Year Quest is terrible so far. Like, I think it's just bad. It's bad. What's a character you didn't like at first, but you grow to like it after some episodes? Zenitsu. Yeah, I did not like Zenitsu at the start. I like him now. You should watch Wolf Children. It is on the list. I will get to that one. How did I spell that anime I said? Okay, Suzuya-san. So here, if I just type it in here, Suzuya-san. Here. Okay, so it's Sazae-san. Suzuya-san. The sun's in my face. Okay, you know what? Hang on. Hey, sun's in my face. Jeez. My goodness. I was blinding me. I feel like all of us didn't like Buggy at first. The thing is, I still don't love Buggy. Like, I appreciate him, but I'm not a Buggy fan. I'm not like a Buggy fan. Like, he's fine. What was the hardest and most expensive cosplay I did? Escanor. Escanor, it's not even close. Escanor, the costume cost me like $900. Actually, it might even be $1,000. Escanor might have been $1,000. Do I have any historical and historical? Depends. I mean, Vinland Saga? Probably Vinland Saga. The axe. So after the materials, the print. Okay, so first of all, I had to hire somebody to do the printing for me because I did not have a printer that could do that. Nor do I don't have one now either. So I had to pay. Also, he had to edit the file because the file was like wrong. The measurements were off. So I had to pay for that service. Then I had to pay. Then I had to pay for the sanding, the painting, the glue, the repairs. Probably like $600 for the axe. Hated Luffy until Water. You hated Luffy until Water 7. That's crazy. I mean, okay. You're not gonna like every character. Does Kingdom count as historic? So I haven't watched Kingdom. I have not watched Kingdom, so I can't really critique it. And why didn't I just buy the cosplay on Facebook Marketplace? Because that's not how we do things here. That's not how we do things here. We don't, like, if you want to buy your costume, by all means, you will get no judgment from me. You will get no judgment from me how you get your costumes or how you make your costumes. I don't care if it's on Amazon. I don't care if it's budget. I don't care if it's like a modified version. I don't care. You do you. My costumes, we make from scratch. We always, always, always make my costumes from scratch. Everything that you see me do, we do it right here. It's all handmade. Everything we do is handmade, or well, printed. But yeah, we make it. Let's see. What's the best story plot? For me, best story is One Piece. I'm giving it to One Piece. You're so motivational. I appreciate that, J2. Have I watched Kengan Ashura? Not yet. My watch list is very long. I know I say I haven't seen something yet because my to-watch list is like 300 series. Not gonna lie, I agree. It wasn't until his argument with Usopp because he finally showed vulnerability. So like, I think Luffy's shown vulnerability before. I don't think he's ever pretended to like not be perfect. I don't think Luffy's ever like faked perfection or like Luffy has actively declared that without his crew he cannot do anything. He needs his crew to do like most of the things he does. He needs them. So I think he's been vulnerable before. What do I watch on? I can't say the site's online, so they're on my Discord server. They're all on the Discord server. And by the way, guys, if you join the Discord server, please like talk. Like, I know a lot of you guys join just for the sites, but like if you join the Discord, talk to people, man. I know a lot of you just join for the sites that I have on the, like, when you come in, talk to people. It's a community place, right? Tokyo Revengers or Windbreaker. Windbreaker, it's not even close. You're going to be chatting. Chat away. Chat away. To be honest, I wouldn't be able to buy a costume from Facebook Marketplace. Who knows who? So here's the thing. I don't think it matters if someone else wore it because when you buy a costume, you should clean it anyways. Like whether it's from Amazon or whatever, you should make sure it's clean in the first place. So like if someone like sweaty or gross wore it, clean it. Make sure there's no stains. Make sure there's no tears. Make sure it smells fine. I know conventions stink. You don't want to be one of the stinky people. Here's the thing. I always thought Luffy was vulnerable with his crewmates. I don't think he ever tried to hide that. Is it illegal to talk about anime websites that pirate anime? So here's the thing. If you talk about them, then if the wrong people know where to look, they will shut it down. Look what happened to High Anime. Look at what happened to High Anime. We don't want to lose all the sites that we use. You had 8,000 followers on TikTok. That's good. Yes, I'm happy about that. But my previous TikTok account that got hacked and deleted was at 12,000. So let's get back to 12, shall we? The topic: build your Pokemon team of 6. Praying they don't get anyone. So like then don't like guys. I recommend not posting the sites you use anywhere like on like a live stream or in the comments. Like do it in a place where people like won't like where it won't be easily found. That way there's less risk of it being discovered. I made that mistake in previous streams where I would just say the sites. I no longer do that. I post them in my Discord. So like if you want to find something, it's there. It's there. Y'all are so willingly to pay for Netflix, but not credit. Yeah, I don't use either. I don't pay for Netflix or Crunchyroll. Who is the strongest in One Piece? No one knows. No one can answer that question. I guess season 4 of Invincible is coming out very soon. Tomorrow, I guess. You'll join the Discord. Please do. Please join the Discord and talk away. I am very active in there. I am very, very proactive in the Discord. So can I go to jail if the police find out? I don't think you'd actually go to jail. I think some people actually have, depending on where you live, but I doubt you would. Pretty much, we just don't want the sites getting shut down. We don't want those sites getting shut down. A lot of people pay for Netflix, true. Not for Crunchyroll and Pirate, that's very hypocritical. So not really. So here's the thing. Crunchyroll does a lot of things worse than Netflix. For one, Crunchyroll uses AI, which Netflix, to my knowledge, is not really doing. Maybe they are, I don't know. Second, Crunchyroll's prices are way worse than Netflix. Third, a lot of the good series, a lot of the good anime you want on Crunchyroll are actually available on Netflix. They actually have a decent selection. Four is that I had several more points. Also, Crunchyroll, supporting certain countries that you may not want to do that. And was that it? Oh yeah, Crunchyroll is regularly taking off shows that people really want to watch. So it's like they're losing all the good stuff. I only use Crunchyroll or Netflix. I don't use either of those. I will say my roommate has them and my cousin has them. So when I go to my cousin's house, I will use his Netflix. I will use his Netflix when I'm over there. Every large corporation is likely to tie to Israel. That's not really an excuse. Okay, so like if you actively know that a company is supporting something you don't want to support, then try, if possible, don't support that company. If possible. Is anyone's favorite Pokemon Komo-o? Not me. Mine is Cyndaquil. Do I live alone? I do not live alone. I have a roommate. Crunchyroll should not be usable if not being paid for. Watching it with ads is torture. I mean, I never really cared for ads, but at the same time, if I'm paying for a premium service, I don't want ads. If I'm paying for a premium service, I don't want ads. The problem is that TikTok doesn't allow me to join the Discord server at all. Is it on Twitch as well? Yes. If you were to go to my Twitch profile and then look on the side of my profile, the Discord is linked. Yes, absolutely. Is the roommate a guy? It's a guy, yes. But he has his girlfriend over so much that you might as well count his girlfriend too. Like, she doesn't live here, but she's here like almost every day. Do a backflip if I like Castlevania. Unfortunately, I cannot do a flip. Let's see. It's kind of impossible considering so many things support that country that the boycott. So here's the thing. I'm not saying that it's like, I'm not asking for the impossible. I'm saying if you know a company is doing things you don't like, then if you can avoid it, then do so. Or at least avoid the most reprehensible ones. Or even if you ignore that, if a company you find is not doing its job, it's screwing over its members, it's charging you too much, it's not like, then don't support it. What's your favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Have I watched Alice in Borderland? No, that is also on my list. You should watch Mighty Nine. Right now, my watch list is completely full. I'm already watching 18 different series, so I'm not taking on anything new. Most enjoyable, I have no idea. I have watched nearly 1,000 shows, so picking just one is like, phew. So nobody saw Luffy's vulnerability was being a captain that needs to make choices. So like, I mean, here's the thing. Luffy has made plenty of choices, but if we're talking about like, was that the hardest decision that Luffy has had to make up until that point? Then okay. then okay, I will concede that was the hardest decision that Luffy has made up until that point in time. If you're saying you want to see Luffy making more difficult choices, you will get that. You will get that. There's plenty of that. Where do I recommend to read manga? Because I'm not going to pay $20 to do it in Crunchyroll. So you could get a subscription to Shonen Jump. You could get a subscription to Shonen Jump, and that is a lot cheaper. Let's see. You've just joined the Discord server. I will welcome you in afterwards. Yuck. Your name is Yuck. Awesome. Have I seen Orb? I have seen the first 2 episodes. I think it's really good. I definitely will continue with it. How you doing, Ozzy? Welcome in. Let's see. Off topic, but favorite Spider-Man. If we're talking about the live action, then I'm a Tobey Maguire guy, even though I appreciate Andrew and Tom as well. I'm definitely a team Tobey. Opinion on the Death Note. I like the first half, not the second. It kind of, well, I finished it. I still don't like the second half. I just joined the Discord too. I'll welcome both of you in once the stream is done in about 5 minutes. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Hang on a sec. How long? Oh, geez. Okay. You know what? 5 more minutes. I did not realize how much time I went over. Oh my goodness. Okay. My bad. Did I watch Monogatari? If you mean Bakemonogatari, I dropped it. You bro started working overtime on accident. I did. I was supposed to end the stream 30 minutes ago. I was supposed to leave 30 minutes ago. So I'll stay 5 more minutes and call it. Should I watch Pokemon? So as someone who's actively watching Pokemon right now, I can tell you this. Most of it has not been good. There are some great scenes. There are some great scenes. It may not be worth it. I would say you could watch Pokemon Origins. I've already said multiple times this stream. Pokemon Origins is great. If you want to watch Ash's journey, be prepared for a long grind for those good moments. Like, because there's some good stuff, but it's work. I think Luffy telling Usopp to leave the crew was the moment he became two-dimensional. I agree and disagree. Like, I agree that was a very peak moment for Luffy, but I just think there was more to Luffy being a captain before that. I will say that's like a very, very big moment as his role as captain. I'll give you that. How is it too much work to watch an anime? So, like, I want you to understand this. People have limited time. People have this thing called a life, right? So it's like they don't have infinite time to sit around watching TV because they have friends, they have work, they have school, they have other hobbies. They don't want to decompose into the couch. So, like, you can't just sit around all day. And if you do, it doesn't feel very good. Well, if you do that long enough, it doesn't feel very good. Yeah. What anime do I recommend? You know what? I'll give 3. I'll give Ippo for sports. I'll give Iron-Blooded Orphans for mecha, and I'll give My Love Story for romance. There's 3 right there. Yes, I have seen both seasons of Tower of God, and I happen to like both of them. Combatants will be dispatched was so funny. Combatants will be dispatched. No problem, Slater. Anytime. Give me a team of Pokemon sharing one brain, hopefully making it to the Elite Four. A team of Pokemon sharing one brain. So am I supposed to pick like the dumbest Pokemon there are? I would need some time to think about that. I need. One of my Pokemon would be Ditto. That way he can just replicate the dumbest Pokemon there is. Even now, I don't know if I disagree with Usopp and waiting to ditch the Mary. Usopp was, the thing is, like, there was no, it's spoiler warning for Water 7. Spoilers for Water 7. There was no saving the Mary. There was no saving the Mary. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you wish you could. You wish you could save it. You want to save it, but you couldn't. You couldn't. You're on Arlong Park. I don't see Luffy ever telling Usopp to leave. Just keep going. Just keep going. You'll understand when you get there. And I'm sorry that you heard that. Okay. What's your... Okay, you know what? A Digimon team doesn't typically have, like, typically a Digimon, a Digidestined only has one partner. So you don't really build a team typically. If you mean build a Digivolution line, if you mean build a Digivolution line, I could do that. I could do that. I plan to do that. Let's see. Okay, guys. I'll do like 3 more comments. Then I really have to go. Time's up. Why do I think Pokemon was way more successful than Digimon? If you think that's the case, you might need to reflect on it because Digimon is still booming. Like Digimon is huge. Even right now, it is actively putting out merch and content and games, and it's doing very well. In general, the games get better reviews for different reasons, but like Digimon is booming. It's not it's not worth as much monetarily as Pokemon, but to say like Digimon isn't wildly successful is crazy. Like like Digimon is still massive. To be fair, Luffy didn't mean it. It was a spur of the moment. What do you mean? Like Luffy? What do you mean? No, Luffy did what he had to do as captain. Like that wasn't a spur of the moment thing. That was a difficult decision he had to sit with. Have I played or watched Dispatch? Yes, we actually streamed Dispatch on Twitch. It was a great game, had a fantastic time. I was terrible at it, but we still had a great time. See you tomorrow, Yume, and we'll do 1 more comment before we call it a day, and I'll move over to Discord and make dinner. Let's see. I will have to watch your VODs for that. I love that. So that's probably long gone, to be honest. Like, Dispatch was a while ago. Most recently, we are playing through Mass Effect Andromeda, which I know is not as good as the original Mass Effect trilogy, but I'm still having a good time. It's not great. It's not amazing, but like I'm having a good time. It is good. Are the Team Rocket just misunderstood? No, Team Rocket is genuinely bad, but like Jesse, James, and Meowth, they're basically just a running gag. They are basically just a running gag. They just get blown up every single episode. That's their whole thing. Yeah, it is time to go. I have to make dinner. I will see you guys tomorrow on Twitch in the morning, and I'll see you here on YouTube and TikTok again tomorrow night. Yeah, see you guys then. Calling it here. There we go. And gotta